Because for today, I am Chi, your host. All right, guys. So please, as you're joining, please like, share, and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Well, you guys have seen the title. What happened was, kind of a shocker to many. They woke up to hear the news, though the girl wasn't popular. People knew her, but upon her death, she went viral. She became more popular at death than when she was even alive. So that's why they tell you that there are three great days in the life of a person: the day the person was born, the day the person, gets married on the wedding day, and the day of death, the day of burial. These are the three great days that befall anybody existing in this world. For she's now very much, much, much more popular than when she was alive. She would have wished she was this popular when she was alive than when she's dead. Well, we say may her soul rest in peace. Though you will say the government failed her. Yeah. Government failed her. No vaccine. Ah, man. You see, this is what you get from a country where the system has failed completely, you know. And now, do you know that after that, a lot of people start panicking? They're like, man, I never knew that snakes could be in the house. Yeah, a lot of people start doing cleanups, thorough cleaning up of their houses, under the bed, wardrobe, cupboard, back of cupboard, kitchen, back of kitchen, cupboard, everywhere, thorough cleanup. Though, when you look at her house, you will discover that the girl, the house is a clean house. She lives in a clean house. It's not like as if the house is that dirty, packed with dirty here and there. It's a clean house, but how the snakes manage to be there is scary. But well, in as much many are saying this is spiritual, you know. People are saying this is spiritual. It was sent spiritually. Maybe somebody is jealous in her somewhere. And people say because she sings, Christian songs, the devil is angry that's doing that and then attack her. Witches and wizards, monitoring spirits could have gotten angry at her voice and say, this voice will go far. They've seen the future, so they now want to terminate her. So it's well. It's okay. That's the thoughts of many people out there that this is spiritual. When looking at it, because some people said that even when they tried to car, the car couldn't start. They tried several times, the car couldn't start. So that will give you a sign that man, what's even happening? You don't. And those two snakes, I don't know. Were they just on that bed while she was sleeping? This is so scary. I tell you, a lot of people till today, they've not gotten, they're like, oh, man, the shock is just too much. It's too much. When people are sleeping now, they wake up time to time to check around their room. When they hear a little noise, they're like, who goes there? Who goes there? They'll now on the light or flash the torch just to know, to be sure that that thing making noise in that side of the house or under cupboard here and there is not a snake. But let me tell you the rugged truth. Many of you, snakes have entered your house and have come out without your knowing. If there are rats in your house, do you know what happens? When there are rats in your house, these rats sneak in at night because they are nocturnal animals. They come in at night to, take one or two from your kitchen or your store or particular food on the ground. These rats come to feed on it, right? But you know that those same rats that come in to feed on those food you left in your sink, on the plate, on the floor, those particles, they attract snakes. Yes, rats do attract snakes to the house. Take it or leave it, they do attract. So the moment you see that your house, there are no longer rats in there, my dear, start suspecting that there are some snakes hiding somewhere because those snakes could have eaten most of them. I'm telling you, this is just the truth. So, do you know that it's very important that you start securing yourself now? Yes, that's after you must have done your thorough clean up of the house. You fumigate as well. Fumigation, very important. Time to time, do that. It's very important. It's not that expensive. Okay. Then you do your own manual checking, check the store, the kitchen, back of cupboards, back of wardrobe, under bed. Make sure you check these things, especially if you are living in areas where there are trees, bushes around, like a small forest kind of a thing. Places, yeah, be careful. Even in those kind of places, those animals surely are there. Those animals are there. So I know most of you would not like to witness it, in as much some people must have seen it. Those that have witnessed it would not, they won't wish even their enemy to witness such a thing. So this thing beat her but she tied it, right? But I don't know why the hospital, on getting there, they choose to untie the stuff where she tied so that the blood will not circulate in time and spread and, weaken her nerves, shut down organs. So they removed it. I don't know, maybe they are quack, all these student doctors. I don't know who could have attended to her there, but I feel they failed her as well. You can see they are trying to cover up, blaming it on the dead girl. Now, let me tell you guys, please do the needful. Make sure you have bitter cola in your house. Bitter cola is very common if you are an African person, especially Nigerians. They know what bitter cola is. If you don't have it, start having it now. Have you asked yourself why snakes don't grow or climb bitter cola trees? They will never do that. Yes, go to where you have these bitter cola trees. They could climb other trees, stay there relaxed. But you see bitter cola tree, they avoid it like crazy. Yes, if you have lemongrass plant as well in your compound, these things repel them. They don't like staying around there. It's like the offensive odors. They don't like it. So bitter cola repels them a lot, even weakens them at a point, even kill them. Like it chokes them. So that's why you see hunters. When hunters are going to hunt in the forest, you see them having a lot of bitter colas in their pocket, even in few different places they put these bitter colas, because it repels snakes. This is the wonder, the miracle God has given to us, but we neglect that bitter cola. Most of you want to go to Babalawo to put juju on your body so that snakes will not come. Most of you want to go to Babalawo to give you juju that you put in your house so that snake will not come. Those ones, you are even worsening your case. It will even attract bigger ones. Spiritual bigger snakes will visit you. So be careful. Going spiritual is not the way. God has given you bitter cola, which will help you a lot. So you can put it under your bed, yeah, hidden places in your house, corners of your houses, in the ceiling of your house. You can throw in a lot of bitter colas in there because when you hear at night rats running up and down in the ceiling of your house, guru, 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 making noise, what do you think is happening? You think rats are fighting for food? Sometimes snakes have gone in there to devour those rats, to swallow them up. So you see those running around, guru, 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 they are battling. The snake is like trying to, choke them and swallow them and take them out and devour. So when you hear sounds on your ceiling of your house, just know that it's a sign that snakes could have entered, maybe smaller ones. And these smaller ones, they go in through pipes of houses, the pits, the soccer pits, in your house. When they are in the pipe or where the pit is, these snakes go in there and through the pipes, they can travel and come out from your toilet. That's why some people will tell you that they have gone to, do the do in the toilet and then on sitting down there, ah, the snake just brought out its ugly head from the toilet. So please, that's your toilet. Just note that snakes can easily come out from there, especially when there are broken pipes outside or the pit, is broken somewhere, and these snakes can easily go in there because in that soccer pit there are a lot of cockroaches there. So sometimes they go in there to enjoy themselves, and from there they see that pipe where water when you flush. The water flushed out. So they go through that pipe and then find their way into your house. Or if the pipe is broken from somewhere, too, remember that if not properly protected with some girls, like wire girls, metal or something, these snakes can easily come out from there as well, enter your house. So now, please, if you can buy sniper, that chemical called sniper, if you can buy sniper, please pour it time to time. Try to make it a routine thing. Time to time in your house, pour in the sniper in the toilet and flush. And please, when you pour in the sniper, eh, flush and close the toilet. Close the toilet, and that toilet has a seat. Close everything because cockroaches gush out from there because that sniper will do wonders. I'm telling you. So if they are like millipedes, centipedes trying to crawl out from your toilet or whatever, that sniper will come right from that pipe where they are all hiding or in the pit itself. So even there are snakes there, the sniper will also quench it permanently. So time to time, try to do that. Then those holes in your bathroom where water passes out, please also time to time pour in some snipers in there and then flush. So in case there's anyone there, and when you flush, please close that hole in case the thing want to now shout because you have made the environment is no longer conducive, and they would like to just rush out from there. So please, when you pour in those things, close the holes, okay, so that cockroaches will not gush out because it will be suffocating and choking them. Even the snakes in there, millipedes, centipedes, they are all there. Okay, but you won't know that these things are there in the house. So please, sniper does wonders. So this bitter cola, I'm telling you, put it in many corners of your houses. In your house, your window, put in bitter colas there. Under your beds, put bitter cola. Even under your pillow. Even your do you know that snakes do hide inside shoes? Most of you that wear boots, shoes, snakes do hide there. I'm telling you the rugged truth. Many have found snakes in their shoe. So imagine someone who is just careless, you not even look well. You just bring your shoe, you just want to put in your leg, you not even check. That's why some people before they wear their shoe, you see them, they will like lift it up and turn it upside down just to be sure that something is not hiding there. So please, before you wear your shoes, check well as well before putting your legs. So you can put your bitter colas in the wardrobe, back of kitchen boards, back of your wardrobe, different places, just any crazy place you can imagine. Just throw bitter colas there, even in your seat where you sit, put bitter colas in there. But if you can, always have some in your pocket. So always try to have some bitter colas in your pocket. Always move around with it. Okay. Now remember that bitter cola is like anti-poison, anti-venom, because in the past, olden days time, ask yourself, were they use vaccine for venom? No. The ancient people use these things I'm telling you about. They use these things, black stone. Very important. If you can have black stone, have it in your house or even in your car. Just have it in strategic places, just in case. I'm not praying it should happen to you, but these are like something you can do first aid. These have helped. Traditional healers use these things I'm telling you about. Black stone. When the snake bite, they just cut the area so that blood will, instead of going, flowing around the blood will be, dropping out. So you now cut the black stone and put there where the blood is pouring out from. Put the stone there. You see, to just magnetic, to just gum there. So what this black stone does, it will be sucking out the poison. When it is done, the black stone will fall off by itself. You see, that's like God has given us these things naturally, natural things we can use to cure venoms. To neutralize it. You don't even need to go to the hospital. Just maybe you can go to the hospital just in case you just want to go there and check that things are properly, things are going on well with you. So guys, the thing is that, hmm, the thing is that make sure that you do thorough cleanup of your house. You see eggs, right? Most of you eat eggs, but do you know that those same eggs attract snakes? Do you know? When you break egg, you fry, you just throw the egg in a dustbin. Just that maybe you don't know what happens at night. You don't know. So do you know that those same eggs, huh? Both the ones you have in your house or the ones you have used, you have broken it, you throw into the dustbin, those things attract snakes. I'm telling you the rugged truth. You may not understand it. Go and ask those people that have poultry. If you have ever read chicken that lay eggs, those that have poultry will tell you that they see snakes every day. Snakes do come around, mostly at night, to come and do what? To come and swallow eggs. Yes, that's what they come to do. Swallow eggs. They love swallowing eggs. So that's why you see having eggs in your house attracts them as well. Anywhere there is chicken, do come around there to check whether they can see some eggs to swallow. So if you have chicken in your compound, just know that these things too can signal a snake to come and say, maybe egg don't mature. I won't come carry my share. Also, plantain trees, banana trees in your compound can also attract snakes. Okay, so be careful when you have banana trees in your house, plantain. Always check them time to time, just to make sure that their children are not there playing. Their children are not there playing. These things are scary, I'm telling you. But just that they have wicked ones, these wicked ones, even when you don't look for their trouble, they want to strike. I'm telling you. Why there are some, they could live in that house for years. They will never attack anybody in that house. All they do is that they just go in, relax somewhere, hide, you know. When are hungry, they come out at night and feed on whatever they could see in your house and go back and relax wherever they are in. But most of you don't even know that these things are there, just that they don't. Those ones are like, I beg, I'm minding my business, just as them too, they are minding their business. They don't attack the people living there. At the point, they even start feeling like they're part of the member of the family. And there are some villages that worship this thing, in some African countries. There are some villages that worship this animal. In their village, they don't even kill it. They don't kill it. They worship it. And if you dare kill it, you have to do a proper burial for it. You know, you do a proper burial. you know. So in this case, do you think that it's a spiritual thing? Do you think that this thing is a spiritual thing? Do you think it was done? Some people said somebody could have dropped those snakes in her house, you know, because it is not something that have been occurring in her house. At least people will say, oh, it has happened before 2 years ago. She have seen it like 5 times in the house before. It's something that just happened that very time. How did they get in there? Some people will tell you maybe toilet, through the bathroom, the holes there. Yes, which I know is possible. In this case, two snakes, two snakes. Yes, it's true that these snakes, they don't walk alone. You always see them in two or in three, moving, going to wherever they are going to. So I think the government by this time should start, doing something about having anti-venom in all hospitals, general hospitals, federal medical centers, even state governments should also make sure that these things are readily available. Could you believe that even chemists, pharmacists were even having the antivenom? A whole general hospital, FMC, Federal Medical Center, don't have antivenom. They said they don't have enough. Can you imagine? A whole Federal Medical Center don't have enough. Mamma mia, this is crazy. In a country, Nigeria, a whole Federal Medical Center said they don't have enough. It has finished. Well, people will tell you that yes, this thing needs to be preserved well. But what about all the budgets they give to them? Can't they use it to make sure that there's stable 247 electricity in the hospitals? So they're not telling that even in the hospitals, the Federal Medical Center in Abuja, no light. Sometimes they don't have light. Can't they start solar? Start using solar, you know, start using solar. At least you have 24 hours light in the hospital to preserve all these vaccines, you know. So are you telling us that Nigerians are hopeless, that when snake bite them, they should just start praying? They are all hopeless. Look at now, people selling bitter cola now, they are cashing out because a lot of people have buy bitter cola in large quantity, stock it everywhere in the house, put it on strategic places just in case, because the smell repels this animal. And if your nose is that sensitive, you know that these animals do smell a lot, have this foul odor. They have this foul odor. So if you have a sensitive, when they are in your house, definitely you can sense it. You hear that smell they carry, that bad odor. You can easily tell that, I smell a snake, not a rat this time. I smell a snake. So you can easily start knowing what to do immediately. Okay. So guys, the government should start making sure that these things are readily available in all hospitals. By the way, as a Nigerian, what are you even benefiting as a Nigerian? Little things government will do, they will not do. The masses are just left on their own. But who would you blame? The same masses, right? Keep taking bribe, politicians, corrupt politicians to keep winning election. And look at it. These are the consequences of electing useless people in power. These are the consequences. They will not care about you the moment they go into that office. They abandon everybody. Look at this young girl. If you have watched her videos, you see the voice, melodious, angelic, very sweet voice. Her future ahead, and she had plans. Now look at it. They have cut her dream short. They've cut it short. Just like that. Government has failed her. And do you know that it's not just her case? It just happened to her does not mean that it has not happened to many other people in Nigeria. Thousands of people, these snakes have beaten them and they lost their life. Thousands. Every year, people die from snake bite. But yet, the government have not thought it wise to start making sure that these things are readily available and even find a way to eradicate snakes from different communities. There are ways to eradicate them, you know, permanently. You you eradicate these animals, but they don't do it because they will tell you that because for the politicians, there's no way snakes can be in their house. That's how they feel, you know. There's no way these animals can be in their house. All right. So, guys, what else I will tell you is this: having pets in your house, like cats, if you can be having, if you can have cats in your house, is very important to have cats. You know, I know in Africa, Nigeria, they'll tell you, oh, these things are witches, they are possessed, you know, they're demonic to have cats in the house. Well, let me tell you, having cats in your house, you don't even need all these bitter cola thing, all these things, you know, because cats destroy these snakes. Snakes don't come around houses where there are cats. That's just the rugged truth. They don't come. They're afraid. So you having cats in your house will also help and protect you and your entire family. You can have like two cats or three. It's enough. At least this one is rotating in this area. This one is rotating there. When this one is here, this one is there. At least 247 security. Even when there are cats in the house, you will never find a rat because these snakes come for the rats. Yeah. So when there are no rats in your house, you are sure that there won't be snakes because there are cats there to secure your house even while you are away. Even while you travel, these cats are there doing their job. So also think about having pets like dogs. Dogs to help. Having like two dogs or three, it can help secure your environment because dogs move around the compound and when they hear the slightest sound, they move to that direction immediately. So when these snakes are trying to make a movement towards the house, the dogs see them and start barking. Bam! They run. The snakes will make a U-turn and run away for their life. But those big ones hardly run. Those big ones, no, they fear. Oh. They would even want to devour the dogs. But just having pets in your house like cats, having like two cats, two dogs is enough to protect your home for you. Rats will never be there. Rats will never attract snakes, and snakes will never come because they are not rat eat. Okay, so make sure your dustbins in your house you dust them time to time. Don't allow your house look like a refuse dump. You know, smelling heap things, trash, food, you know, things like that. Those things, snakes around at night to check whether they will see one or two to obtain from there to feed themselves, to help themselves with food. So at night they come to your dustbin that is outside or house, they find their way to come and help themselves to see whether there's something to eat. So they can come through the window. Most of you love leaving your windows open. Even while you go to work, you leave your windows open. Why you left it open? Do you know how many things that could have crawled in? Even scorpions. By the way, scorpion, the remedy is onions. When there's a scorpion bite, please eat a lot of onions, equally garlic. It neutralizes the scorpion venom. That one is just a known fact. Scorpion, onions is the remedy. Garlic, eat a lot of onions, okay? And everything will be all good, all right? So, guys, make sure your dustbin, you dispose them properly. Don't allow them to heap there because when the smell starts coming out, it can attract these animals to say, man, there's food in that house. Yeah, there's food. Let's go, boy. Let's go. So, guys, that's that. So, please, since government is a stubborn one, don't wait to do the food. Don't wait for government. Don't be thinking there's vaccine in that hospital or this hospital. Just you start doing your own first aid. Gather the bitter colas like I told you. Gather them. Okay. Also make sure that time to time pour bleach. You know bleach. You can pour in bleach into your toilet and flush because it goes through the pipe and cleans up everything that is there. Even if it's the baby, the snake is in the pipe, at least it will kill it. Even if it's in the soccer pit of your house, to still suffocate them there. So time to time, pour in whether it is fuel, kerosene in your toilet, in the hose, in the bathroom, and flush. You have sniper, still do the same thing with sniper. Put them in the toilet and flush, pour them in the hose, in the sink, in the bathroom hose, and flush because it kills whatever that is in the pipe that is maturing there. Because you know that these baby snakes stay in that pipe. They will stay there, be growing big, eating cockroaches, eating what you are flushing. They will be growing big, big, big. When they are now uncomfortable, they now try to come out. That is when you now see them coming out through the hose of through the pipe of your toilet or the bathroom. Especially, like I said before, if there are cracks in the pipe leading to your house, or in the soccer pit, there is hole there. They go in there to feed with the cockroach. They go in there to feed, eat, enjoy those cockroaches in there. So please, that's why it's important, like I told you, time to time, pour in these chemicals in your toilet to flush, to wipe away the pipes, wipe those animals away from there, nocturnal animals. And also, um, these are things you can do to secure yourself. Okay, secure yourself thoroughly, thoroughly. Now, do you know that when there's a snake bite, you eat bitter cola? Do you know it works like wonder? It helps to neutralize the venom. It helps a lot, a lot. But one of the first things to do is to tie up that area. Tie it very well so that the blood will not circulate at all. Very important. Tie it up and then try to wash off that area. Some will tell you cut a bit so that blood will flow out. Very important. Do these things. Have a black stone. Have bitter cola in your house. Black stone works. Bitter cola works. Garlic works. Stuff. Mm? Fumigate your house. Very important. Most people don't even fumigate. They don't do it. They'll be like, I beg, I beg, I beg, I beg, I beg, I beg. I don't believe these things. It happens so, bro. See, they happen. It happens to that animal. Mhm. But let me tell you something. Many are saved by grace. So that's not to tell you that God is not protecting you. See, today God still protects people. I'm telling you, God still protects people from this animal. Still protects. Some have seen it in their house and it never attacked them. It never attacked even the children. Sometimes I even feel for the children because children are innocent. You see children playing everywhere, going to do hide and seek under bed, hiding inside wardrobe where these animals could go and hide. Children going under bed to hide where these animals could equally be hiding because mostly they hide under the bed. It's only when people are sleeping they now come out, climb the bed to strike them on their neck, on their stomach, on their leg, anywhere they can strike. People will say, yeah, you say tie the hand. What if the snake bites your bum bum? What will you do? Well, how will you tie your bum bum? Eh? Or bite the neck? Are you going to tie your neck with rope? So you see, that's why you just have to be at alert and also do the needful. Do it to mop your floor. It helps the foul odor, that smell from the bleach repels these animals. It repels them. They don't like that scent at all. So it will not attract them. So pour in your toilet. If you have bleach, pour in your toilet and flush. It helps also to kill those animals in your pipes. Not just snakes. You have centipede, millions, all those stuffs are there, and they're equally poisonous. Okay. So like I used to say before, God have been protecting us. When I wonder about the children, I'm like, man, children are innocent. So this has hardly strike them, you know. So we keep praying and also make sure you are prayerful because most of these things could be sent to your home, to your house spiritually, come and strike whosoever in the house they have programmed it for. So make sure you always pray, do your prayers morning and night before you sleep because the enemy work at night more. Just like in the case of Ifunanya, you see it happened at night while she was sleeping. The enemy came to strike. You know, sad that it happened that way. I don't think that she herself saw it coming. She never saw it coming, but it has happened. It has happened. But we pray it doesn't happen to the next person. So that's why we ask the government to please do something. Do something to make sure that this antivenom, this vaccine is readily available in most hospitals. Pharmacies should have it readily available, not expired ones, so not fake, because now you start seeing a lot of people selling all kinds of things, telling you it's anti whatever for snake, anti venom, anti venom. So I think The government should do the needful to make sure they have solar panels in all hospitals, federal and general, so that at least, the people will be safe even when there is a snake bite. They will not be having this fear that they are going to lose their life. Very, very important. Very, very important. So, guys, that is it. So, what am I trying to say? You do the needful in your own home. Clean up everywhere thoroughly. Make sure you close all windows, even when you are not around. Close all windows and also make sure you fumigate. Time to time, pour in chemicals like sniper or bleach or kerosene or fuel. Just pour in those things in your toilet and flush, or any pipe entering your house that is exposed that water passes through, pour in those chemicals there and flush. You will see wonders. If there are anyone there, it will neutralize them, it will kill them permanently, they will die. So do it time to time as a therapy. Do these things time to time in a way to make sure that your house is safe from these animals that come crawling at night to do some crazy things in your home, and make sure you eradicate rats from your house. Eradicate, go and get rat poison because rats do attract snakes in your home. Also, buy rat poisons to poison them all. In your roof, in your ceiling, if you are hearing noises, just know that there might be snake in there battling with rats. So please get rat poisons, throw them into that ceiling a lot, throw in different directions so that any rat that is there will eat it and bye. Yes. So when there are no rats, definitely it will not attract any snake to your home. Okay. All right, guys. So you tell me what you think. What other remedy do you know that can help to protect someone from, snake that can repel them completely. Okay, so that they won't even come around your house. I know that lemon grass tree plants can help eradicate it. There are many plants, so you can go and do your own research to know plants that can repel snakes from your house. You can go and get those plants, get a flower pot and plant them. You can get like two, three, four, five flower pots, plant these things in that play in that pot and grow them. At least the scent they brings out repels these animals. So you can even plant it in your compound. So you go to Google and research it, plant that repels snakes, then you know them, you go buy them. Where they sell plants, you go buy them enough and plant around your compound. It's a way to also secure yourself. Okay. So guys, I'm out of here. That's all I have for now. I am like, share, subscribe. If you have any advice, any other method, please tell me in comment section. I'm out of here. Bye bye.